Hi Leo, I'm Monique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to this February 2024 monthly tarot reading for your career. This is a great way for you to look at your job situation, where it is that your self-worth comes into play. This is a huge time for the entire collective Leo because we have all planets direct. Uranus stationed direct at the end of January. And so now all planets not only have this forward momentum, but there's this green light for you to accomplish any type of goals that you wanted to accomplish. Knight of Wands just fell out as I was saying, any type of goals that you would like to accomplish. So look at that. Oh, goodness, your cards are just raring to go, Leo. So really be prepared for big insight this month. February, I'm calling the setup month, meaning like this is the month to get everything going, planting those seeds. This is a great time for you to really tap into those energies, okay? Do check the description box below. I have highlighted all the important dates for February. Leo, thank you so much for your likes and your subscribes. Thanks for giving my videos a thumbs up. It lets me know you are resonating with my content. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Drop me a comment. Let me know, what are you looking forward to in February? How is your job career going for you? Are you trying to look for something else? Are you trying to rise up in your job? Are you trying to get out of the 9-to-5 and possibly start your own business? This is a really good time for all of those ventures, okay? Leo, I do want to let you know I do offer personal tarot readings. I have the link in the description below. If you use the code DRAGON by February 29th, yep, you can get 15% off your tarot reading. And I do appreciate everyone who has already booked a reading with me. So can't wait to talk to you if you're interested, okay? All right, Leo, let's get right into it. If you haven't already checked out the February general monthlies, those are up as well, all right? Let's get into it. You start off that first week with the Two of Swords in reverse, as well as the Wheel of Fortune, also in reverse. Let's put this Knight of Wands over here so that we don't get it too confused with the weeklies. Second week of February finds you with the 10 of Pentacles in the upright, as well as the Hermit, Virgo energy there. Third week, you do have the 8 of Cups, as well as the Ace of Swords. Fourth week of February finds you with the 2 of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So what I do think is interesting is that this end of the month, you have all this fire energy, Leo, as well as that Knight that fell out earlier. So this is a great opportunity for you to figure out where is it that the passions that you are wanting to get into, really take note of where messages come through this month, okay? All right, Leo, let's go ahead and pull a card that represents January. This is going to be the energy that you left out of the month with and that you are bringing into February. 8 of Cups. You have 2 8 of Cups, Leo. So this 8 of Cups is for January, and you have the 8 of Cups this third week of the month. Really pay attention to where it is that you're no longer emotionally fulfilled, Leo. I do think many of you all have been looking at this upcoming 2024 and trying to figure out, is this the place I want to be in my job, in my career? It could be the organization that you are working with, but it also could just be how you feel about yourself at your job, or whether this is still resonating with you. You know, many of us go through this life of 20, 30, 40 years in the same career, and you're like, okay, this is not what I want to do anymore. It's no longer resonating with me. Please keep this in mind if it is time for you to leave an organization or possibly just move on to something more fulfilling. This could be the month, Leo, that really helps you out, okay? Let's go ahead and pull an overarching theme card for the month of February. Spirit, if you could guide Leo into where is it that they need to focus their energy, be aware of. Please send us a card for this month. Ace of Water, beautiful energy. So the Ace of Water is like the Ace of Cups, and it says falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition or a new home. So for any of you all Leos who, if any of that resonates with you, if you are considering moving, that's the other thing I should say. The Eight of Cups can also represent a big move. So if you are moving homes, maybe you are relocating for a job, maybe your spouse or maybe a family member could be moving in with you. There's some type of movement that is definitely here in your reading. And this Ace of Water is also increased intuition. Don't be surprised if you have more vivid dreams, especially as you get to the end of the month where we have that Piscean energy come in. So Ace of Water, beautiful there, Leo. So let's get right into the monthly. So it really looks like you start off with some type of indecision. And I do think it's stemming from that Eight of Cups, like I said, after January. And by the time you get to the second week, there is like a really nice energy with your family. There is some type of conversations possibly being had, and you're looking like you are contemplating whether or not to choose possibly a move, possibly leaving a certain career. There does feel like there's something that impacts your family. I do think by the time you get to this third and fourth week of the month, these are the weeks that there's some type of conversations being had, clarity coming in, possibly needing to move out of something less fulfilling. And by the time you end the month, like I said, you are ready to, you're strategizing and you're moving forward in a big way. Okay, Leo? So let's take it week by week. I do think that this is really interesting, Leo, because you have this energy coming into the month where we have Mercury entering Aquarius on the 5th, Sun squaring Uranus in Taurus on the 8th. I do think that for some of you all, especially the fixed signs, you, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo, I do think that you all could have some type of event that occurs around that Sun squaring Uranus in Taurus that catapults you into something that you were wasn't even on your radar, with that Uranus connection in Taurus, and then the Sun would be in Aquarius. So I do think if you have any Taurus or Aquarius placements, be really aware of that this first week of the month. But even if you don't, Leo, you all as a fixed sign will have some type of connection with that fixed energy. And this feels like a decision that you're not quite sure you're even ready to make yet, because it just throws you off. It just throws you off. Like, this could be an announcement. It could be someone at your job. It could be someone in your family announcing some information. Okay. I do think by the time you get to that second week of February with the 10 of Pentacles and the Hermit, we do have that Aquarius new moon on February 9th. I do think at that new moon is the perfect time, Leo, for you to make some bold decisions about where you are taking your career, your job. There is some type of influence around your family. This could be a spouse also going through this with you, or you have children. This could be older parents that you're needing to think about too. This also could be inheritance, I just heard. So if any of you all are had a loved one pass recently, or you're needing to create a will, this conversation right here also could come up during this time. And I do think that you are definitely not taking it lightly, that you could be moving on. And like I said, it could be a house move or it could be a job move. Okay. I do think that this Eight of Cups and Ace of Swords brings some type of clarity by time you move to that third week of the month, where we have Mars entering Aquarius. Mars is conjunct Pluto at that 0-degree mark of Aquarius on February 14th, and Venus enters into Aquarius on the 16th. So much Aquarius energy, Leo, definitely is going to probably affect you all, because you sit right across sit across the zodiac wheel from Aquarius. Some of you are moving on. Some of you are getting clarity as to where it is that you no longer are feeling fulfilled. And I do think that those two Eight of Cups are representing time for you to get some type of better alignment alignment with where you want to move to. So I think it's really good, but I do think it could be emotional at some points because, you know, no one likes to move on, but we know that it's for the betterment, right? So remember, we had that Knight of Wands fallout. This Queen of Wands and Two of Wands is you strategizing by that Virgo full moon on the 24th. I do think that many of you are going to have this beautiful alignment where you're kind of like, okay, I'm ready now. Like you got all of the sappy stuff done. And by the end of the month, you're like, okay, I'm ready. I've set my goals. Me and my family have talked about this. We are ready for a dynamic end of the month moving into March. And I do think that that is really promising because I do think that that's what this Knight of Wands is also pointing to, is that you're ready. You're no longer just kind of waiting and seeing what things will happen. I think the month of February is going to be that month, Leo, where you get really crystal clear on what you want. So really nice reading here, Leo. I do think that yours was one of the readings that was very straightforward. It didn't have a lot of like, well, it could be this, it could be that. Like yours is very straightforward. You are moving on to a better place. You are definitely having conversations with your family and you're making clear decisions as to where you are going in your future. So I do think that this is a really nice time for you. I do think by time you move into March, I do think that this energy is going to pick up momentum. I've been saying to most of the signs that I feel like February is that setup month where you're laying down the ground, you're getting rid of the old, you're finally stepping into this momentum where you're planting seeds. And I think March is where things really start taking off. So, and then by the time we get into latter part of March and April, we're into eclipse season. So get ready. All right, Leo, I hope you all have a great February. If you all have any questions, don't hesitate to leave me a comment. And if you would like a personal tarot reading, I base it off of your birth chart. So they are very personalized. Look at the link below and I'll talk to you later.